Hey friends, this is Jagdish Ahuja, and let us see who is still buying fossil fuels from Russia. And what do we mean by fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are of five types here. The first two are crude derivatives, that is, first is crude itself, and crude oil and crude products, that's petroleum products. The second is gas in two forms, that's in liquefied natural gas and natural gas. And the last one, fossil fuel, which everybody knows, the old koila or coal. So these are all the five fuels which Russia is exporting, and believe it or not, Russia is still doing well in spite of the sanctions, in spite of all the swift, blockages, etc. in terms of banking, and their ruble has gone back from 0.05 low, to 0.18. Now, so that sort of appreciation has come in the Russian currency as well, the only currency literally to appreciate against the US dollar in these last 100 days. But also something else has been happening. We were talking about who will be buying this fossil fuel, and this fossil fuel is being bought by, let us see who is the biggest beneficiary. The biggest beneficiary is China. So China has bought how much? Close to 11 and odd billion dollars of crude. That also, mind you, at what rate? At the rate before the pre-war with a discount. And that's why China is sitting pretty. It's just like you remember when two mice were fighting, who enjoyed the cream, the cat. And the cat sat back and just enjoyed, the fight going on, but took the benefit of it. India too has done something like that, of course, in a smaller fashion, as we'll come across. The second biggest country which has, been importing is the Netherlands. Almost close to $6 billion of crude have they imported, and oil products. If you combine that, almost $7.5 billion of that. India is, of course, there very much on the cards, and India has almost between 2 billion to 2.5 billion is, what India is now, between 2 to 3 billion dollars of imports, and that's what's keeping our economy alive, literally. With, at least in terms of inflation, the inflationary pressures have been deflated, literally on a war footing, because by, steep reduction in the excise duty of products on crude and crude products, on petrol and diesel especially, which were triggering inflation into a different level altogether. And of course, we've seen what has happened when inflation goes up. So yes, what did we see here was that crude, which, had gone up to a high of almost $130 a barrel. From there, it has made a lower top of $124 a barrel, and of course, still on an upward trajectory. It has still not given up. $104 a barrel currently. So this is something I just wanted to share with you guys. Should you like such information, would you like to click, share, subscribe, and follow us on different social media panels? This is Jagdish Ahuja on one more podcast. Stay in touch and take care. Happy investing. Bye bye.